Justice League vs. Godzilla vs. Kong, Chapter 1. The story begins with Clark and Lois enjoying a romantic dinner. Clark is preparing to propose, and Lois quickly realizes it when he gets down on one knee. Just then, a terrifying roar echoes from the ocean, shaking the entire city and interrupting the proposal. At that moment, Godzilla makes his appearance in Metropolis. 12 hours earlier, inside the Hall of Justice, Flash and Green Lantern were watching Superman save the world once again. Barry knew Superman needed a break. After all, the League was already aware that Clark planned to propose to Lois. Supergirl volunteered to temporarily take Superman's place on the team. After a few jokes, they watched as Superman faced a formidable enemy, Titano. Flash rushed in to help, but by the time he arrived, Superman had already dealt with the threat. After defeating Titano, Superman transported him to Stryker's Island, a maximum security prison. On the way, Superman and Flash discussed Clark's decision to marry Lois. Wonder Woman, already waiting for them on the island, also shared her happiness for Clark. Meanwhile, the Legion of Doom, led by Lex Luthor, devised a plan to eliminate the Justice League. Their goal was to infiltrate the Fortress of Solitude and steal two powerful artifacts, the Mother Box and Orion's Sled. They intended to use these artifacts to trap the League inside the Phantom Zone. However, when Toyman tried to seize one of the relics, the fortress's alarm was triggered, meaning Superman would soon be on his way. The scene shifts to Clark's apartment, where he's packing for a vacation with Lois. Bruce stops by for a visit, questioning whether marriage might put Lois at greater risk. Clark assures him he can protect her just as he protects everyone else. Bruce eventually congratulates him. At that moment, Clark notices the fortress alarm has gone off. As he prepares to leave, Bruce informs him that Supergirl is already heading there to investigate. Supergirl and the rest of the League arrive at the fortress, where a fierce battle breaks out. While Lex desperately tries to set the coordinates into the Mother Box, Toyman launches an explosive that strikes it directly. The blast causes a surge of energy, and the Legion of Doom vanishes mysteriously. The story then reveals that the Legion has been transported to Skull Island, an alternate reality. There, they witness King Kong locked in combat with another monstrous beast. Toyman announces his intention to use the Titans against the Justice League. Lex, unimpressed, tells him his biggest mistake was ever joining the Legion. Holding a strange crystal stolen from the fortress, Toyman begins to pour his will into it, declaring his desire to unleash the monsters on the League. The stone glows brightly, revealing its power to reshape reality according to the user's wishes. Finally, the narrative circles back to the moment when Clark was about to propose to Lois. Once again, the moment is shattered by a deafening roar. Clark tells Lois he has to go, quickly changing into Superman before flying straight toward Godzilla, the king of the monsters.